Peter Sutcliffe, a.k.a. the Yorkshire Ripper, was a serial killer born in Bingley, United Kingdom. Born on June 2, 1946. He grew up with both parents. However, his father was very physically and mentally abusive to Peter. He made it known to Peter how disappointed he was in his son and how he should be ashamed of the life he has lived so far. Peter's father would often make him watch as he beat Peter's mother. Peter was severely bullied all throughout school, making him drop out at 15 years old and getting a job as a gravedigger. As he worked this job, he developed an obsession with corpses and dead people. A few years later, he met a girl named Sonia Sharma, who he dated for a few years and fell in love with. They got married in 1974, but never had any children as his wife was unable to have children. Peter killed 13 people and attempted to kill another 7. All of them were women, and most of them were prostitutes. He aimed for sex workers, as he said it was a task given to him by God. He believed he was purifying the world and making society better by eliminating these women. He was a very stable killer and was very organized, making coordinated moves at all times. During his killings, a man who went by the alias of Wearside Jack would send fake mail and audio recordings to the police. During an investigation, this would throw off the police a lot because they weren't able to build a profile on Peter, as he was very good at covering up his evidence. The only information that they had on Peter was that he lived in Yorkshire and was a local, and that he attacked sex workers. During the investigation process, the police brought Peter in as a suspect 9 different times, but never caught him during any of the interviews. Sutcliffe could be profiled as a stable, organized killer with a mission-oriented mindset. Sutcliffe never took souvenirs from his victims, nor did he have a signature either. However, he had the same method of attacking his victims each time. He would knock them out over the head with some tool, and then he would stab them numerous times over and over again until they were dead. Then once his victim had died, he would go on to further brutalize his victims, beating them way beyond death, mutilating them. He was caught by the police on January 2, 1981, when he was in an unregistered car with a prostitute, planning on making her his next victim. The police brought him in and he was taken to trial. He was convicted of murder on all counts, killing 13 women and attempting to kill 7 more. He was given 20 consecutive life sentences and tried for an insanity plea, but it failed. He was in prison for over 30 years and was moved to a hospital whilst he was in critical condition. However, he died shortly after, at the age of 74, due to diabetes-related conditions.